Jesus, lover of my soul.
My name is Margaret Villanage, and everybody calls me Babe. Everybody knows me as Babe in the church. And that name came about years ago when I was 5 years old, and I was going to start to school, and my mother said, everybody called me Baby Girl first. And she said that had to stop. And so she just said, we'll call you Babe. And it just hung on forever. So that's how my name started. And but I was named after both of my grandmothers. That both of them were named Margaret. There's a lot of them that are really favorites of mine. But Jesus loves my soul. He's a lover of my soul. And that's my favorite hymn. But there's a lot of them that talk about Jesus and what he's done for me. And so, you know, I love him. And I want to serve him the best of my ability. And but, you know, Jesus did love me, and he is the lover of my soul. I want to spend eternity with him. About this stuff. Oh, yeah, Jerry, my friend Jerry, wrote this book, and it's about devotions. And she and her husband made a pond in their backyard. And it was 2 ponds, but anyways, they travel different places. And they brought stones back, and they fit together so wonderfully. And I haven't seen it, but I'm sure it is just beautiful. And that's the way we all fit together. In Jesus, we fit together so perfectly that I think that was just wonderful. That just struck my soul so good. And so I think that everybody, when they're Christians, they fit together. You know, you can't hate somebody that you fit together with. And so I think that is wonderful. And Jerry, thank you so much for writing that. That is beautiful, beautifully written. Well, I had been going to another church, and it was a Baptist, and it was pretty far away, and gas was getting pretty high at the time, so I thought I'm going to try some churches around home. And so I know there's a bunch of churches in Monongahela and everything, but I thought, well, first off, I'm going to try the one closest to home. And so I thought, well, I'll try Riverview Baptist. And that's what I did. And I came, and they just loved me so much and welcomed me that I couldn't leave. It just was something I wanted to come back to. And the people were so nice and so loving. So I stayed. And I've been here about 15 years. And so God is so good. He leads you where he needs you.
Yes.
Yeah, well, God is so good. He is just so wonderful. And through my life, and I wasn't a Christian all the time, but I know God was by my side. He has been so good to me that I can't tell you how much. He is just wonderful. And God is good regardless. He is so good to me. And I can't help but say it every time I see anybody. God is good. God is so good.